What's up YouTube, it's Big A's Films here. So, I got a little project, I got a little board, but I also wanted to utilize some dead space that I have in this condo here. So, project consists of all this fine lumber right here that you see. Got a couple 2x6s, 1x10s, and 1x4s. The project is going to be a hanging garden because I have a lot of dead space. If you could see, it's about 8 foot cut off here. And then right out here, the ceiling goes up. So I'm gonna see if I could put a hanging square right there coming down with plants coming out. And this is going to be the video to show how the project works out. This is all going to be the hardware that we're going to use to put up this hanging garden with. We're going to put these into the studs on the corners of the Skylight. Then we're going to use this chain here, which is 340 pounds. We're going to hang this from these, and it's going to come down and attach to the 4 corners. And we're going to use these to go around here and attach to the chain. The S-hooks are going to attach to the screw eyes that are going to be in the 2x6s supporting the entire garden. Alright, so all 4 ring screws are hung up there. They're currently up there. You probably can't see them, the little dark specks up there at the time. But they are all hung, and we are ready to start building the planter box. Okay, so to measure how long it's gonna be, one way, I got my plume bob. I just hung the chain from the far end where it angles upwards. So it's just gonna come down this way. So now I can just measure across from there to the chain, and I can get my measurement of where the exact length of the entire planter box is gonna be. Oh, less than 4 feet, so 46 inches. Good. Flush, flush. That's gonna be. Which one there? Okay, so that's the square. That is the rough design. what we have. Okay, so the square is completely done, like the base and the bottom boards and everything else. So now all I have to do is put on the sides, the lip that's gonna basically hold the plants up inside of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip it around so you guys know what it looks like. Okay, so this is gonna be the inside of the actual planter. So this is gonna be a nice trough where there's gonna be pots put. This as well is gonna be another nice trough where there's gonna be pots put. All I gotta do is just put it on the end lip right here and on the rest of the edges. Tired of kind of screwing in the boards on the ground, so I decided to tip it up like this on the floor. I'm gonna use the ladder and I'm gonna put the board on top and boop, boop, boop. It wasn't really that sturdy before. I didn't want to break any boards, that's why I didn't do it before. So now it's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and put the last 2 trim boards on and we'll see how this turns out. Okay, so the entire frame and everything else with it is mainly built and complete. Now all I got to do is attach the hardware and paint this when the wood dries. It's been raining here in San Diego, so Home Depot, the wood got a little bit wet, so now I got to wait for it to dry before painting it over with Kills and regular paint. We got all 4 chains hanging and measured. Now it's just time to go back and redouble check, make sure they all come out to be the same level all the way across. It's all put together. Now I just gotta try to dry the wood out, maybe a day or 2, and then go ahead and paint it with Kills, and then paint it with the final coat of paint. First coat of paint is put on, and it looks very nice. One coat of paint, waiting for it to dry. We're only doing one, and it's going to be raised up to the ceiling, and the plants will go in it. Okay, so it's all hung up. I did it by myself. It actually wasn't too heavy. I tipped it on its side, and I hung it off the first hook, and once I got it in one, it was kind of easy. I just kind of played around with the other until it sank in, and then this whole thing, it just was swinging right here. And then what I did is I took the ladder and I started pushing it this way, climbed up on the ladder, put it in that hook, then put it in this last hook here. But there it is. It is finally hung from the ceiling, and it looks pretty good. Now I just got to get some lights on it and get the plants in it. All right, YouTube, this is the finished product of what we got for our hanging gardens around the Skylight. I haven't seen any design like this before. I'm sure they're out there, but I hung mine from chains, and it's inside. But this is the finished product. I didn't really show me potting the plants or anything like that. I went ahead and put the plants in white pots, and I put them up there. I put the fern in a little bit bigger pot than it was in because I wanted to grow bigger. But all in all, it's a very nice design. I hear you, Callie. I hear you. So up here we got all the different varieties of plants, as you can tell. So I went ahead and got a solar charger because these LED strip lights, when you turn them on, it's a battery pack with a remote control. And I just went ahead and put them all the way around the box. And then they come right back here. So as you can tell, I got it hooked up right here, and it goes right into the battery pack, which is a solar charger. So I went ahead and clipped it on to the chain. So it's not going to be going anywhere, as you can see. And I've got it to where the sunlight, when it's sunny, is going to be charging it.